My name's Herky, one of the admins here on the MoneyByte coin. Trust you're all keeping well. Temperature here in the United Kingdom, 7.5 degrees. It's a damp autumn evening, but Christmas is just around the corner. Put my decorations up yesterday, looking very festive, feeling very festive. Welcome to you all. Thanks for joining in. Good to see some of our regular listeners tuning in. Thank you very much for joining us this evening on the latest update on the MoneyByte project. Well, we had some great news this week. We're pleased to welcome our listing on the Atelier exchange. Some of you may have come across that in the past. It's an up-and-coming exchange. They had a promotion on at the moment with free listings. Normally it's about $1,000 to $1,500, but they were looking and reaching out for credible projects to list free of charge. So great news. We've got another listing, MoneyByte, against BTC and also against USDT as well. So please check out their exchange, support the exchange, put a few sats on there. Let's bring that price up so it's in par with the other one. Keep your eyes on it. May be able to get a bargain there as well. So that's the Atelier exchange. I posted the link there in the voice chat text. Well, that's some good news. Now, what's been happening with the MoneyByte price over the last week? Well, it hasn't been too bad, nice and stable. What I thought about driving yesterday was that BTC has risen by 40%. So in order to maintain the same market value, you would expect the MoneyByte to decline by 40%. Have we done that? No, we're stable. So that means our market cap has grown. So that puts us in a very, very strong position as to when alt season returns, which is probably very close now. If we look at the BTC 1-year chart, we can see how steeply it has risen over that period. And we've peaked at, was it 19 and a half last week. This week it's been a bit more subdued. And over the weekends now it has been fairly stable. We don't know what next week brings forth. Obviously, people have been out with their last pay packet if they're paid on a monthly salary. So we may see some more getting converted, or people may be hodling their precious dollars in their own home currencies in order to do their Christmas shopping. But who knows what is around the corner. But MoneyByte still remains strong, floating around the 328 sat mark. I wish it was 3,000. Maybe next year we will get to that levels. Right, what have we got for you this week coming up? Well, I'm pleased to confirm that we're up to date and the final payments are being made on our MoneyByte pool hedge. All going fairly well. No real dramas this week. A few nodes had to be restarted. But there are some changes to the Knox node coming up, which we need to make you aware of. Jonathan's going to bring us up to speed on that. Jonathan, have you got your ears on, please? Are you on the mic?
Yes.
What's happening with Knox, please? Can you bring us up to speed?
Okay, so Knox, I previously mentioned that the lead developers on it abandoned the project, sold off a bunch of coins and all that. So the community, along with the remaining development team, decided that it would be best to create a new coin, since the old developers still controlled about, I think it was like 12.5 million or 13.5 million coins. So they figured it'd be best to go ahead and start a new coin so that they could not benefit off of the success of the project and tank the price if the price did go up. So they are doing a swap currently. They don't have a set end date for it, but as the days progress there will be a shorter ratio, or like a smaller or larger, whatever you want to call it, ratio for the swap. So I'm going to go ahead and swap over all of my masternode coins and get that done. So the Knox masternode will be offline for a little while, probably about a week or two, depending on when they actually get everything up and running. I'll try and keep everybody updated on that. As far as the coins go, if you swap them before December 2nd, it'll be a 300-to-1 ratio. If you do it between December 2nd and December 9th, it'll be a 500-to-1 ratio. And if you do it anytime after December 9th, it'll be a 1,000-to-1 ratio. So if you do have Knox FS coins, I highly suggest that you do it before December 2nd so you can get the maximum value out of it. Like I said, I'll keep everybody updated on that as to what's going on. And as soon as I can get the masternode back up and running, I will do so. So if anybody has MoneyByte in that masternode and you need to switch it over to a different pool for the meantime, and then once I get that back up and running, y'all can switch it back if you choose to. That's all I really have for Knox. I'm trying to stay up to date as much as I can, and I will go ahead and post the link for the swap that they're doing in the voice chat text, so that if you have Knox coins, you can go ahead and do that. They're using Vault investments. So, oh, I just got a warning.
I'm sure we could sort that out, Jonathan, not a problem.
Yeah, but they're using that, as far as I know. I haven't actually done it yet, but you go on there and register, and it'll give you an address to send all of your coins to, and then they say it will be paid out in about a week. And they will temporarily be delisted off of Altilli because of the swap. So if you see them disappear off of them, don't freak out. I'm sure once they get the swap all completed to the new coin and everything, Altilli should relist them.
That's great, Jonathan. Thank you very much. As we thought, Knox is a speculative play, but hopefully with a committed team behind it now, it could be a rag to riches story, but one possibly to keep in the bag for a fresh start in the year 2021, and don't we all need it? Thank you very much for that update, Jonathan. Jimmy, are you there? Can you talk to me and remind me about all the possibilities that you can do with MoneyByte, please?
Good evening, Pete. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Firstly, welcome everybody to the podcast. I was going to tell a bit about our marketing, which is going on at the moment. Twitter is going very well, reaching some milestones with followers. In the video screen you can watch when the podcast is online, you can see our social media channels, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. We highly suggest everyone to follow those, retweet, like, resend all the messages as much as you can, because the more people are sending out the message, the more people will come to MoneyByte, the better it is for us all together. That about our marketing and social media. I was also going to tell you about some new pool we are going to add, but I will leave that to Paul when I am finished, I guess, because we have the hedged pools on our investment platform, and the hedged pools are of course very important for the most users. We started with 4 pools. Was it 4 pools, Pete? When we started, 4 or 5? I thought
yes, 4 including MoneyByte. Yes.
Yeah, we started with 4 pools, and now we are at the moment we are running about 40. That's 10 times multiple, and we aim to run 45 pools at the end of the year. That's according to me, that's a very big milestone for us, for the team, for everybody on the team who is helping out. Starting with 4 pools, and 1 year later we have 45 pools. That's really good. That's awesome. And will that be the end? 45? I don't think so. Maybe the coming year we will extend with a few more, and the main focus will be on extending the pools that we are having with more masternodes. But the hedged pools is not all we have. Of course, it's one of the main investment vehicles we have on the platform. But I want to take you through the investment platform a little bit. If you are on the platform, you can see the hedged pools, you can see the fixed interest, but also we have the proof of stake services. Do not forget about it. You only have to pay 100 MoneyByte coins, and then you can, that's only $5, and you have to pay that for 1 year. So if you pay 100 MoneyByte dollars, then you have a free use of our services, of our proof of stake services, for 1 year. Can you only use one wallet with it? No, you can use as much wallets if you want. You only have to pay 100 MoneyByte coins, and you can use 5, 10, 15, as much wallets as you like. That's a really awesome thing on our investment platform. Then we have the hedging. Go over to our to investing.moneybyte.org and read more about hedging. That's a really cool tool to extend your MoneyByte portfolio. And also the spread betting is also a really cool investment vehicle to gain more MoneyByte coins. And last but not least, there is the investment mining, and that's not my specialty. That's more for one of our dearest team members, Paul. So maybe Paul can tell more about the investment mining on our platform.
Hey guys.
Hey Paul.
It's pretty simple. You just take some MoneyByte, whatever coin that you'd be interested in mining, you send a request in, and you pay for the hash rental using MoneyByte for whatever coin that I'm able to mine from. And you know, a lot of people will get in touch with me through direct messaging and say, hey, are you able to mine Raven or this coin or that coin? Or I learned some new coins from certain people. There was one called Haven Protocol. I mined it for them for about a week, and I've been mining it now for myself for about a month. It's on my most profitable list. So it's a very simple process. If you could post, there it is. That's the link for the rental. For some reason, the page doesn't like to update the cost rental. Most people will just DM me, and I'll just send them the direct message of what the rental is, and then it stays current for maybe about 24 hours, and then it goes back to syncing. I'm not sure why it does that, but that's the gist of it. And you can always mine also if you have GPUs or CPUs on a Xerty pool, where you can actually get your own MoneyByte and mine it that way. And there's also if Herky wants to post that, of how to do that on the website. It's pretty much self-explanatory how to set up your miner for that. I was going to say, on other news is the BTX masternode, which is a pretty hefty one. The rewards take about 4,000, a little over that, confirmations. So therefore, that's about a week. So we're going to have to run that hedge a little bit differently. It's going to be basically whatever week's rewards it receives in a week will be paid 2 weeks later. That way it always is producing. So right now I'm in the testing phase of generating those rewards. And then when it comes to the launch date, I think it's sometime middle December, I'm guessing, there should be enough rewards there that have built up so we can pay the week before of that week, if that makes sense to anybody. If anybody has any questions, let me ask me.
That's great. Thanks for that insight, Paul. I think mining is going to become more popular as the BTC levels out. NVIDIA and all the other manufacturers are bringing out their latest GPUs as well. Maybe people getting them or getting them from Santa or buying them for themselves. If they haven't been a good boy for Santa over Christmas, over the Christmas period, we may see a boost in mining activity. Do you have any views on that, Paul? Do you think it's going to become more popular again?
Honestly, I'm not, even though Bitcoin has now soared over 18,000, my ASIC miners are making more per day. But when it comes to the GPU mining and mining particular coins, for instance, Bitcoin, let's say, it's still around 20 cents a day. It hasn't increased. That's because the cost of Bitcoin was at 21 cents a week or so ago. Now it's at 15 cents. Same thing with like Ravencoin, Zell, Bitcash, Torcoin that's mining right now, and Cockatoo algorithm. All these different algorithms and coins that you're mining, even though Bitcoin has soared, their prices have gotten killed. So you're not making any more. You're still averaging about the same amount of revenue per day on the GPU. Now, if you, let's say, mine Zellcash and you bank it, and Zellcash recovers from the 150 sat range back to 400, well, then you made a killing. But until these altcoins recover in pricing, it's still about the same profitability as when Bitcoin was 10,000, 11,000. You're not making any more.
Yeah, Costas has posted an interesting comment there that when the altcoin prices bounce back, as we've seen, the altcoins have been pummeled a lot by the rise of BTC as people switch back to BTC, taking profit. Yeah, I think Costas has got a very valid point there, that as the altcoins do recover, mining the altcoins will become more profitable. But none of us have a crystal ball, and who knows what 2021 will bring forth. Thank you very much, Paul, for your input there. Much appreciated as always. That brings us on. Thank you, Paul. That brings us on to our new offering this week, and a long-awaited, a coin that you will know from long-term back. It's the KYD coin, Know Your Developer. Obviously, it's been around for some time now. Currently listed on StakeCube and also Crex, has a block time of a minute. All the information you can deem from CoinGecko. I'll post the link for you. Very low market cap at the moment, $51,000. Maybe it should be worth more than that. I know they're bringing out lots of new things and developments in 2021, but one that's been around for some time. Everyone has heard of it. So if you're looking for a coin which has been fairly regular for a couple of years now, it may be one to be looking at. The website is open, and also information links are on the KYD Discord link. So maybe worth a punt with your MoneyByte to accumulate some rewards whilst it is quite low. Definitely one, not a flash in the pan. It has been here for some time, so moderate risk I would class this one as. Well, thank you. Has anyone else wish to interject with anything before I wind things up for the evening? That's great. That means I've covered everything. Well, with that, I will now sign off for the week. But I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting ABBA sign off tonight. But here's a different song for one of our other lead admins, Jimmy. This song is for you, sir. birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All together for the first. Same as the first. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday, Jimmy, from all of the MoneyByte team. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next week.